Now, these are things that I often will have like 10 of them in my bag, and when he puts stuff in my bag, I'm worried about I'm looking through all my tampons and stuff. But there are some life-saving things that women should also have in their bags. And do you know what they are?
I would love to know.
We're going to go through them right now. If you can help me get this out of here.
We're never supposed to go through a woman's purse.
No. That is
it's like, stay out of there, off limits. But, you know, our purses are sort of like the little Mary Poppins.
You can have smaller versions.
Smaller versions. But this is something you have in your purse.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not tampons, but in your man bag.
My man bag.
In your man bag.
We're going to get to the man bag in a second. I'm going to let you start.
And then you might want some baby aspirin. I mean, in case you have any problems with cardiovascular disease. You recommend this in the emergency room, that people have aspirin with them if they have like high blood pressure or risk factors for stroke or things like that?
Well, most people, a lot of people who are at high risk, actually, it's recommended that they take a daily aspirin. And then the advice that their doctors will sometimes give is if you're having chest pain reminiscent of that of a heart attack, to chew one adult-sized aspirin immediately upon onset of symptoms. And again, this is something you have to discuss with your doctor. But yeah, it's one of the most effective treatments.
You don't want to just swallow it because then it takes too long to get into your system.
Yes, because by chewing it, you've started the digestive process.
Do you take baby aspirins now, you too? I know you're a little younger than me.
I asked my doctor. He said it's not time yet. Do you?
Yes, I took mine this morning.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Good.
I've often wondered if I should carry some just in case.
Right, well, that's what we're saying. One of those things that could, but again, I think it's important that you do consult with your doctor because you may be taking medications and things like that that it may interfere with. So that's a caution. But tweezers are not. That's a definite one because you can remove, especially if you have little kids, you can remove pieces of glass. Splinters are big when you have little kids. They're always getting splinters. You got little tweezers there.
Come on, they're for plucking your eyebrows.
Well, that too. And then Band-Aids. Again, if you have kids or just anything, I mean, they're just really helpful to have just in your purse. Again, we have talked about too that you don't want to overload your purse with every single possible.
So maybe some smaller sizes when it comes to
You know what I do? I get a lot of the travel sizes of things, like travel sizes of the Band-Aids, little travel packs of the Mend-It with the tweezers and things like that, little travel size aspirins.
And you brought some black tea. What's the black tea for?
But the tannins in there are helpful to stop bleeding.
Ah, really? And also black tea is a nice little afternoon pick-me-upper.
Yeah, absolutely.
Half the caffeine
Good for your health.
Typical cup of coffee.
So what do you carry in your man bag?
antioxidants.
Black & Decker drill?